Hey y'all. I guess y'all wonder what I've been doing. I'm shooking corn. What y'all up to? Please don't come for me saying, where's your scraper? I got some. I'm just so used to doing it this way. I'm just so used to cutting it off the cob like this. I'm finna go around it. I cut mine 2 times and scraped once. This is the second cut. I like to split my kernels 2 times instead of 1. Hey y'all. And once I go around it, then I'm going to scrape it. Hold on, y'all. That's how you get all your juice. It's going to pop. But I'm getting ready to put this in the deep freezer. Because you know, you can get it from other areas, but it may not be sweet. That's all I'm telling you. What y'all up to? Hey, Connie from Rome. What y'all up to today? Well, you know what? I know some people say it's a lot of work, but I'm doing 40 eels and it don't bother me. A little work don't bother me. Y'all doing all right? Yeah, it don't bother me. Somebody got to do it. And it makes me feel good when my family is happy. Oh, I took those dumplings to my mom. I took those dumplings. Hey, Anita. Singletary Toot Toot. Hey, Miss Ruthie. What, Deacon Calvin? Why you unmothering me? I had to do this. I got to get this done. I can't let all these ears of corn waste. I know I'm supposed to be doing a Zoom meeting, right? But I told them today that I may not Zoom, but I'll go live on Tracy K. Mitchell page. So that's what I'll do when I get through doing what I'm doing. You know I'm only one person, right? So that's what I'm doing. I need to. What, Deacon Calvin? Why did you say that then, Deacon Calvin? Hey y'all. I got my glasses, but I didn't want to get this stuff. Oh, Deacon Calvin, I just wanted them to see it. I like doing mine like this. I use this, but it'll work. I just wanted y'all to see what I was doing. I normally keep it down in the sink. But like, this is only for the ears. I don't like you sitting up. Oh, I'm all right, Deacon Calvin. I was just showing them how you could use this as a holder for your corn. So you can cut it just like that. That's what I was showing them. And I'm just going to take the end of this. They're getting ready to stop bringing the corn in the stores. And if you get it, it may not be that sweet. Make sure y'all come in and y'all sprinkle me when you get in here. It may not be that sweet. But I know what you're saying, Deacon. I'm all right. Pray all be well. And I do have a corn cutter. I just don't have it. I just didn't reach in there and get it. Okay? So you can use whatever you can to get this corn off. Now this is a very, this corn right here ain't that deep. I'm going to take my time with this one. Cut it away from me so I can try to get in there a little bit deeper. There you go. I don't like to just cut mine too deep. That's how you get your cream. I like to cut mine 2 times and then scrape. See? And then I scrape. And that's how I get all that good juice. I don't rinse mine off. You don't rinse corn. You want that starch. You ain't gonna. You don't want to rinse your corn off. Yeah, this knife is old as my mama. This was my grandmama's knife. She gave it to my mama. My mama gave it to me. This is what you call a butcher knife. Okay? And if you don't have the end of it, you can take it. And I've rinsed this off, but you can still find some strings. But I just take it and you can turn it whichever way you comfortable cutting, you know, your corn. Then Kevin, did you just send me a text message? What did you say, Dean Calvin? Why is it not my page? Whose page is it, Vicky? Thank you for the stars, Jeanette MacArthur. I put 1,000 on the book. Lord, I'm going to have to go in here in a minute and get my tambourine. This is my page. I am Mama's Comfort Cooking. I'm Tracy K. Mitchell. It's me. I'm the same person. I look the same. I don't know how you would think it's not my page. But okay. I don't know what it is with people. You see me and I'm talking right now. It's me. Vicky, Jeanette MacArthur, you about to make me fall out. Oh, Jeanette, you working up on something now. I see now. Oh my goodness. She done gave me 2,000 stars. Lord, I just want to thank you. Hey! Look at you showing out, Jeanette. Thank you so much. I sure do appreciate you. You didn't have to do it, but you did now. You know, you mashed that little button and you gave me some sauce. You didn't have to do it. You see how I'm cutting it off? But you did. And you know what? You want all that. Look. That's how you get the cream for the cream style corn. You got to scrape that corn cob. Some people cut theirs one time. I don't cut mine just one time. Okay? I don't. I'm talking about I don't. Okay? Ain't nothing left on this. Let's see if it's sweet. That's sweet. But see, after a while, you'll have corn. It just won't be sweet corn. Let me show you. See? I cut more than one time. I cut more than one time. I cut more than one time. And I'll take it and stick the kernel in here. And I be watching my TV. Watching y'all give me stars. Ain't nobody else giving me no stars. Like that. You know what, Jeanette MacArthur? I'm going to give you one of my honeycomb boxes for October. Congratulations. You know what? I didn't do it because of what you gave me, but you were thoughtful to give it to me. And I appreciate it. You didn't have to do it. You know you have to email me your address. I forgot who I gave it to the other day. She didn't email me her address, so she won't be getting it. I don't do inbox messages. Y'all all know that. So if you don't send it the way I tell you, I won't have your address. It'll get shuffled with all them other crazy inbox messages that don't make no sense. People carrying on so foolish inside of an email, an inbox rather. So I say they ain't gonna want to stop and email me. So that's why I only deal with emails. You do have some that's still foolish enough to want to worry me in my email. So much, so far, so good. It ain't as many as I thought, you know. Not like them inbox messages. Thank you for giving me those stars. Not, like I say, some people be passing through here and they get blessings because I don't know them. But if they don't do what I asked them to do, they just don't get it. They can come back later and say, but I said, email me. I gave you my email. I only deal with emails over and over and over. Over and over and over. Thank you for the stars. I don't know what all next month's gonna be. But I am gonna be using that Be Helped for my thing. Hey, Catering My Way. Hey, Reginald. Y'all, the weather's just like fall. I was gonna make some homemade chicken noodle soup. You know how people get football time and homecoming coming up. This year is gone. I got a procedure to do on the 28th. And they called me today, and I'm like, it's next Thursday. The 28th is next Thursday. This month is already gone. Look like we only get 2 weeks. It feel like it. Feel like we only get 2 weeks in a month. I'm gonna zoom down on this and show y'all how this corn looking. Hold on. You gotta get all this ready. You can see your See, I got the corn cutters, but I like this too because I can cut more than one time. Some people cut their corn one. I cut mine two. Then I scrape it because you don't rinse your corn if you're going to use it to fry. You want this starch. I took my mama those, did I tell you I took my mama those, dumplings, biscuits, drop biscuit dumplings and sausage. I took it to my mama. She loved it. Well, she liked them anyway because that's how she taught us how to cook. I don't want to lose the way I was taught. Keep your own family traditions. That's your family's traditions. Thank you for the stars. I don't know who sent them. Who sent those, Deacon Calvin? Keep up with the stars. Mother Ruby Moore, you showing out. Mother Ruby Moore won the box last month. Well, this month. All right. I'm going to show y'all some of this cream in here real quick. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm creaming it as we go. I'm getting as much cream as I can get. Hold on. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to have to wipe this phone down anyway. Because my whole sink and everything gets a mess when you cook corn. Or when you've shook it. See all that cream? And I'm not finished. Look. That's what you want. You want that cream. See? My hands ain't together now. But you see it. And if you rinse it, you're going to lose your starch and your cream. You see? You don't want to lose that. That's how we're going to get cream style corn. All right? You don't want to lose that. Okay, we're going to keep cutting more of this because we got all this over here to cut. So we might well talk about it. Or talk about something. Oh, Mother Ruby Moore, I love you too. I appreciate y'all. I know everybody can't give. I know that. I know that. But I also know some ain't gonna never. It don't matter. They got it looking at you talking about you got that right. But I take a piece of cake. I take that. You got that right. Never. That's probably why your name don't get called. Now this is a little tough piece right here. I have to get to this one. See, sometimes your corn can be, you can start it off and it'll be a little tough. I'm finna cut this again. But y'all, I was watching, let me tell you what I was watching. I was watching Fraternity Court. And they had an episode with this boy and this woman. They was in love with each other. And she was finna have a baby. She's pregnant by him. And she took him to a family get-together. Because they had been dating for a while. Because he was from one state and she was from another. They didn't know each other. And when she took him in there, one of her aunts looked at her real funny. She was like, why y'all looking at me? She said, because she know that code when they disapprove of somebody. That look that they give them. So she was like, why are you looking at me like that? And then she said, well, you with that dude? Is you trying to talk to that dude? She said, yeah, that's my boyfriend. That the aunt told her, well, you need to back up. You don't need to talk to him because that might be your brother. She said, my brother? And she was like, no. She's like, yeah, I think his daddy he got the same daddy. Your daddy was a truck driver. Y'all, my heart went out to her. She was crying. She was telling the judge how she was in love with him. And, you know, they crossed the line as sisters and brothers. And she loved him. And they still live together, but they sleep in separate bedrooms. And she even said every now and then they still mess up because they love each other. So the judge asked her, well, after she said that to you at the get-together, did you go home? Have y'all been together since? She said, yeah. She said, yeah. She said, but I love him. And then his brother said, oh, you should have known to never talk to nobody with the name Jay, because you might have a brother named Jay. She said, and the judge said, hold up. You say you don't blame your brother, but you blame her. She didn't know. She don't know everywhere her daddy been. She don't know what her daddy did. She said, he said, so you telling me she should never date nobody in the world with the name Jay, because it might be her brother. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all better let y'all kids know who they siblings is. They're going to end up marrying each other. Well, the blood work came back. He was not her brother. Thank God. And they was just crying. He had to sit down and she had to sit down. He said that she was his soulmate. And she loved him. And he loved her. And if ever he didn't want a brother or sister, it was right now. He didn't want her to be his sister. And she asked her, well, what you going to do with the baby? She said, I guess I have to put it up for adoption. And he didn't like that. He said, oh. But you have to let them know. It ain't their fault they end up dating their cousin or marrying their own brother. Because they don't know. They don't know what you're doing. And he said when he went to his mama, he said his mama was talking about, I don't want to talk about that. I'm in the church now. Well, just because you're in the church, you got to still help your child out. So they had to do it themselves. Hey, sis, I'm doing the corn. Yeah, so many people don't know who really they brothers, who really they daddy. I think a woman knows. Some of them don't want it to be because they done got involved with somebody else. That's messed up, though. I'm so glad they wasn't siblings. I watched it on Paternity Court today. I watch regular TV when I get off of here. So I can keep my mind free from all this drama on him. So much stuff going on. Everybody after everybody. People getting locked up and oof. Just so much stuff going on. Oh, Deacon Kevin talking to somebody. I can't see it. I'm getting ready. See, y'all don't realize, in my mind, Thanksgiving is already here. It's already here. See, there's a lot of kids go through this kind of stuff because their dad has been in the military or truck drivers. Them truck drivers, they think they sneaky because they go from state to state. They don't care. They live reckless lives. I don't want to date no truck driver. No offense. I know it's like I'm putting everybody in the same category, but I'm really not. But I'm saying that's what they known for. They be living those double lives and stuff. But to me, Thanksgiving is already here. I don't play around. I prep my stuff. Like I'm finna go to the field, the first frost. I'm gonna start working on my greens. All that. Because if you don't, it'll be up on you. It'll already be Thanksgiving. Sure will. Will already be Thanksgiving. Y'all Willie done went viral. Anytime, let me see. He started December. What is this? This is his this the 9th month? In 9 months he done reached 100,000 people. I'm telling you, that's how it was for me. I went viral. He just beginning. Sure enough proud of all of them. September spent. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all don't start doing stuff now, it's spent. You don't start working on your stuff now, you ain't gonna work on it. My husband's only aunt that's still alive, sister. If you watching me, I love you, Mildred. We call her sister. She want me to make her some chicken and dumplings. She called me today. She the only one left now on my husband's mother's side. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we about to hit 200,000 on this page. See, my sister said she getting ready to make up pies. Cheryl, I got a proposition. I talked to Erica about it. We got to get together. Mama wants to go to Myrtle Beach. Maybe we can go for Thanksgiving. Find a beach house. I apologize. I can't read what you're writing. Not that good anyway. I probably still wouldn't be able to read it. My glasses ain't hitting on nothing. Well, I mean, I don't want to get all this goop on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can mess around and marry your own sister, brother, your cousin. Be kin, because don't nobody know who, and daddy ain't telling everywhere he been. And that's why siblings find each other in life. They be searching. Ooh, honey. This is 40 ears of corn I'm doing. 40. Thank y'all for the start. Hey, Lisa Caffey. Me and Mama had such a good talk today. I got to get back down there. She said, come and you can stay longer. Honey, it don't take long for her to fill you in on stuff. I thank God that she able to still do for her. My mom was cooking her some green beans. When I went down there, she had her green beans on the stove. She was cooking her some green beans. She had her fat back in her. Y'all may not believe it or not, but my mama, she loved to see me cook. She's so proud of me. She said, you know you're a celebrity, Trace. I said, Mama, no, I ain't. Well, I know what you say, but you really are.
Thursdays and Tuesdays, I go somewhere in the school.
Where you going?
I go to speech class.
Oh, okay.
We be on a computer with the teacher.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Brian, my boyfriend. All right.
Wait,
doing this, and I'm going to take this corn and put it in the freezer. Then all I got to do is get ready to fry it when the time comes. Fry me some fat back, fry me a little bacon, put me a little butter, and fry my corn. And I already got my my juice in him. Okay? I'm gonna make a video when I get ready to fry it. Ava want me to fry some now. She love corn. But if you don't get it now, you might have some, but it won't be sweet. Not like this is. This is the end of that summer corn. Ooh-wee. Just like you can get a watermelon all year long, but it ain't going to be sweet like that summer watermelon because it ain't in season. Yes, you can go to places in different states that's got the right temperature to keep growing it, but that don't mean it's going to be sweet. I cut me up some watermelon last night. I'm scraping off all that juice. I just want to come on here for a little bit and talk to y'all. That's all. Y'all don't want to talk to me no more. Because y'all don't send no hearts. Y'all don't talk back. Y'all don't respond. Y'all can't put a 1. Can y'all hear me put a 1 in there? Y'all ready for me to get off? Put a 2. And if you love me like you say, send me a heart. I heard people say, if you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? Hey, Tanja Lee, Chanel Smith, Sarah Davis, Lisa Green, Jai Johnson, Mother Beverly. I hope Kebley fixing that, Mother Beverly Bennett. Maricia Smith. Look at all my supporter badges. Christine Wright, Lisa Caffey, Sharon Bateman, Mother Ruthie Moore. Look at Bridget Stevenson. Hey, my Kojic friend. Jeanette MacArthur, Mother Regina Lane. Thank y'all. You know, some people, you can ask them to do anything, they ain't gonna do it. Hey, Roberta! How was Grayson's day in school? Roberta, what we gonna do with Darnell? Child, he's something else. He be on point. Oh, yeah, my morning talk was saying, yeah, I did talk this morning. I was talking, I did a reel, and I said that you are not your family's secret. You're their affirmation. I said that for a reason, because sometimes the things that happen to you in life, people try to make you be their dirty little secret. You're not their secret. You ain't going to live that for the rest of your life. You're the affirmation of how you overcome, or how you more than a conqueror, how you survive. You have an affirmation. You ain't nobody's secret. And you didn't ask for them to do it to you. I get so sick, families will make secrets before they make millions with each other. You'd rather have a secret in the family before you go ahead and make a millions. You'll sit around there and won't tell a child who their daddy is because how they came here. Child, tell that person who their daddy is. Why are you keeping it a secret? She need to know. He need to know. It ain't her shame. You making it be a family secret. Don't tell her. Oh, Lord. She don't need to know that her uncle is her daddy or her first cousin. Why not? Why not? You was grown enough to do it. And if that child came here because of something else, tell it. Let that child have an affirmation. She wasn't supposed to be smart. She wasn't supposed to be successful. But she is. She ain't no secret. She a whole affirmation. You making it be an old, dark, nasty secret. Because you trying to keep up and cover up for the person that caused it to happen in the beginning. You didn't do nothing and nothing wasn't done about the circumstance and situation because y'all didn't want nothing done. So let that child know who and what happened. So people will quit talking about it. It's going from generation to generation. Every 10 years, somebody know what happened to that child. And then you don't do nothing. All you say is stay away from him. Y'all know to keep y'all kids away from him. Y'all know what he like. No, you quit letting him come over there. I don't care if it is your brother. Because you sitting up there covering up for a sicko. Then you're going to sit around there and let him watch his own grandkids. He don't need to be watching nobody's kids. Probably don't even think what he doing wrong because ain't nobody ever done nothing. That's why I tell y'all all the time. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, R. Kelly, he needed to be punished for what he did, but he didn't need to go to prison. He needed help. Putting him in prison ain't going to help. Taking his money ain't going to help. You ain't going to never make him be broke. Because people going to sample his music. And they going to play it. You cannot starve what God is feeding. You can't. Taking his money away, trying to make him not have nothing to be broke. That the money wasn't a situation. That wasn't a problem. Then all the people that helped him be the way he was, you didn't do nothing with them. So many people want their kids to be successful and sing. They'll take them, put them in the hands of anybody that they don't even know. How you gonna drop your kids off for somebody you don't know? That child can't keep living as a secret. They got an affirmation. That's why boys don't tell when they get touched. Then they in love with girls. Oh, you know he like that. They said that him and Billy used to. Well, maybe Billy did it to him. Or maybe he was, but he realized that ain't what he want to do no more. But with y'all, it ain't no second chance. You know? If we were all turned inside out, what would we really be doing? What have we thought about? What has struck your curiosity? You may not act on it, but you could have thought about it. People don't want to tell you stuff like that. I thought about it. I know you did. I was almost one. Almost what? How's it almost? I just use my bundt pan and stick it in that hole of corn. Yes, you're an affirmation. You're a winner. You're breaking generational curses. You're a trendsetter because you setting trends. They said you wasn't going to be the one to do it, and you excelling everyone. And you have to speak over your kids, and then don't be telling the kids that there's no, this a butcher now. There ain't no family secrets. It's a family. You got a family with secrets, but that ain't your family. That's your relatives. Your family ain't going to have them. We ain't carrying them over him. You can tell them over there across the railroad track, across the river, but we ain't talking about it over him. I broke generational curses. I'm not carrying them out. I'm not teaching my children about no long time story about this is what happened. No, it's a generational curse. Break that thing. Break that curse. We're gonna keep living now. When you move, you have to change your address. You have to put in for a change of address. Well, if you ain't going to keep talking about it, it'll eventually go away. Won't nobody be talking about no family secrets. You can't never, people, that's one thing I can tell you. People will not let you live down nothing. They going to keep it alive as long as they can keep it alive. The story change. Ain't no telling how many times the story going to change. I'm going to probably need 2 bags for all this corn. Ain't no telling how many times that story done changed. Then when you want to know what they do about it, because you all educated, you smart, you going to ask, well, what happened? What they do? Oh, honey, well, we going to leave that alone. Nothing. We just keep the kids away from him. Y'all know something wrong with him. So you just keep the kids away. You didn't put him in jail. Oh, But you think R. Kelly's supposed to go? R. Kelly should have went to get some psychological help. Oh, he called me back with it. Man called me back. He called at 10 something last night. I was just asleep. So he did call back. He did call back. Mine did call back. Clean that corn. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put some of this corn in a bag real quick. Yep, he called me back. See how much we got. Hold on. Get me a cup. I have to stay in one spot when I do this because it get everywhere. I'm gonna put it in the freezer. See, I don't. I can get more in this one. And I can tell it's the end of the season because it ain't making a whole lot of juice. I can tell it's getting close to the end of the season. It ain't got as much juice in it. And when you shook corn, you make a mess. So that's one set. You can see the milk in there. You hear that? That's milk. I'm finna cut some more. Got a whole cup right here. I'm finna put in a new bag. Oh yeah, I already had done 48 years before this. Cause you know you gotta have it. But we going up to the mountains and then my family, and then you know then Christmas gonna be here. And you gonna want some corn, so we have started a second bag. Okay. We done started a second bag. So we starting some more corn. And you just clean up behind yourself. Put it in the freezer. You have your corn. That's how I do mine. Now if you like canned corn, that's your business. But now my corn has a bite to it. You don't cook corn long. You'll make it have a funny texture. You don't cook it long. And you don't put it in the oven. You don't bake corn. Unless you're making a corn casserole. But you don't bake corn when you make fresh cream style corn. Unless you're making a corn casserole. Because you can cook corn too long. Some people cook their corn so long. Or those Ziploc zip bag. Yeah. That's what they are. You can cook corn so long it's just ooh. I can tell it be so mushy. See, when corn don't make a whole or heap a lot of juice off of it, it's getting to the end of this corn. Meaning they done probably cleaned the whole field. They ain't got no more of this white corn. They ain't got no more. So can you freeze it fresh? Yeah, I'm freezing it just like this. You don't have to parboil it or nothing. You don't have to parboil. This is 40 ears, and before this one I did 48 ears. Yeah. So I got 88 ears of corn that I shook. Mom used. But see, the reason why I'm not putting them in small quarts and I'm putting them in the gallon size is because I got to feed a lot of people. They're going to be poured out, you know, to feed. I made 2 bags off of each one of these that I did. This is going to be another bag. And it's pretty full. I mean, you see, it's full. So, I just left a little on the top so in case it rises a little bit when it's frozen. And that's how I do mine. And when I say I'm going to do something, I get finished with all of it. I'm shooking all this and getting it in the freezer. And I ain't got to worry about that. That's out the way. Now, if you want to take some and get it out the freezer department and add to this, ain't nothing wrong with it. I just don't use canned corn. I don't. Now, I will use canned corn like if I'm making soup and stuff like that. I just always cook fresh corn. It's just as easy to cook it fresh. But I've never baked no corn unless I'm making, like I say, something like a corn casserole. Do y'all bake y'all fried corn? What do y'all think about those breakfast biscuits I showed y'all how to make today? Are you scraping the carb to get the milk? Absolutely. You don't see me scraping this corn? Yeah. You know, I know how to do it, baby. I cook corn all the time. Yeah, I just showed them the juice. You missed it, didn't you? See all that juice in that corn? You see all that juice? Yeah. I scrape my corn to get the juice. That's how you gonna cream it. That's the cream in the cream style corn. That's the milk. Corn milk. Yep. Put 1 can of. Oh, you do? I don't never do that. Yeah, I don't never. I do fresh corn. I don't want can with it. I'd rather buy a bag of frozen to go with it. Something like that. Some whole frozen corn. They have frozen white corn. It's fresh. It's just like what I'm doing right now. Because Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. I mean, it's really time is going. Like, we jumping so quick. You got to be ready. I mean, it's going. And it's going quick. It is really going quick. Yeah, this was, I could tell. I was talking to the people in the over there in fresh vegetables, and they were telling me, they said, yeah, we ain't getting much white left coming in on the trucks. I said, well, go on and give me that whole 40 ears right there. We counted it by tens at the register. Because if I didn't get it, I'll be feeling some type of way running out of corn. You think about how them pioneer women were. They prepared for their winter. Oh, y'all, Kingston Elementary, I'm going to post a picture. They thanked us for the Starbucks cards. Mama's Comfort Cooking, they thanked us for the Starbucks cards that we gave them. I got to put it up. See, I'm scraping the corn now. Well, I mean, I don't know where you live. If you buy it local, all I can tell you where I live, this is the end of summer corn. Okay? Corn season is over where I live. We all live in different spots. Okay? You might be out in California. But I'm in Georgia. Corn season is over for us, okay? They done cut the fields. They done cut the cornfields down. They done scraped them. It's over. I don't know if it's over where y'all live at. All right? It just depends on where you live. We done with it. And I know it's some places done with it. So that's why I said this is the end of summer corn. We getting ready for our first frost. Yeah, the reunion. Yeah, Gene, you had some. You enjoyed it at the reunion. It got gone so quick. That was 80-something ears of corn got gone like that. So I'm going to have to double it or triple it this year. So it should be. I don't know. It depends on where you live. I think it's over in South Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina, South Carolina. Yeah, we are all out. Corn season is over. Now you can get it and they can bring it in, but it don't be sweet. It just don't be good. And then it be real thin. I live in Snareville and buy the vegetable. Yeah, but if you live in Georgia, corn season is over, Miss K. Those fields have been scraped. You can get it, and some people will get it in. And they'll try to plant it, but it won't be like summer corn. It won't be as sweet. Whether you in Loganville or whatever, it's still, corn season is up. And I'm sure they would tell you that if you ask any farmer, it's up. It has ended. I'm not saying you can't get it because I got some right here. But this is it for around here. Now, if they export some in, import it and export it in from somewhere else, and that's different. It might not be as good. They're like how they get cantaloupe and stuff from California. Some stuff they keep planting it year round because of the environment, but in Georgia, it's over. Why aren't you using the tool your husband gave you to cook? Because I don't have to. You don't have to use the same thing because you got it. I use this because I'm used to doing it. I'm grateful for what he gave me, but if I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. I just grab what I'm used to using. I move quicker this way because I like to cut my corn more than one time. I cut my corn 2 times and then I scrape. With one of those cutlery things, sometimes it just cut it one time and it cut it too deep. So that's you know, I'm grateful, but I mean this don't bother me. Plus I like to scrape my corn too. Like that song say, a little weight don't bother me. It don't bother me. No, when I'm ready for collard greens, I'm ready to go to the field. It's time for that. Get that first frosting now. I'll be going out there to get my collard greens and turnips. I'm going to want me some good old turnip greens. Yeah, I grew up cutting mine with a knife. It don't bother me. This is my mama's knife, my grandmama's knife when she grew up. Sometimes you be surprised. You get used to doing it with what you're doing it with. You know, something new, you got to learn how to use it, and I just go to work. Hey, Robbie Bowie. Can't read what you wrote, Tina Jagger. Yeah, I'm using what I got because I can work this real good. Hey, Reginald. Yeah. I'm glad my husband bought me a whole lot of stuff, but I don't have to use it every time I do this. I was doing it way before he decided to go buy that. Then somebody else sent me 2 scrapers. I use them. I mean, you know, I will. But this is what I'm using today. And I'm scraping my corn. Sorry, I can't read that. Cut mine like this. You know, you can't tell people when they right or wrong. Everybody cook, they just don't season the same way. But when I'm finna cook 48 ears of corn, I like to use what I'm comfortable. I love you too, Regina. Regina ate some corn at the reunion. It's good. My corn be good. Y'all might think, oh, you saying everything you do is good, but I got witnesses to what I do too. And see, I like to stay right here in my sink when I cut my corn, because it get everywhere. The juice and the corn be popping. I don't like it all. I stay in one spot when I do this. Do any of y'all know some good cabinet places you can buy cabinets? I've been looking at one place that my builder sent me, but they selection kind of boring to me. It look all right. It just, I want some type of furniture look to my cabinets. I want them to have some elegance to it. Right? I don't want no plain cabinets. I think I need to go look up in my furniture book. I need to check on some of my furniture stores and see if I can get my cabinets wholesale. Try Lily, because I got my furniture license. So I wonder if I can get in touch with a good furniture, get in touch with a good cabinet place, and they honor my wholesale license. And I get to purchase them wholesale price before any markup. Yeah, Lowe's ain't gonna honor wholesale though. Lowe's and Home Depot. Yeah, they got cabinets. I was looking, trying to find something different. Maybe like a warehouse, and then that way I could call in and buy them wholesale. Give them my license and information. But I don't know. You know, this day and age, don't nobody want to honor nothing. He's not talking about he will build them Terry Nail. He ain't saying that, baby. Terry, you did good on your own reel. I'm proud of you. I'm almost done. See how that looked like that was going to be a good juicy piece? But it's a little hard. I have to find my spot. That was hard on that side. Yes, honey, this all go back to when I was a little girl. I love to make my family happy. Oh, Lord, I do. Y'all keep praying for my family. Just seems so unreal. My husband, he very sad. He was my cousin and he lived next door to my husband. You know, it's something else when people you grew up with. He was younger than us. He was 53. Couple of years younger. Men grieve different than women. He did let me know he was sad, though. That's about all he was saying. He came in here with a video he wanted me to post when he played basketball with him. Steve, our cousin Steve, posted it. Everybody just kind of... I called my cousin Vince today, and I asked him, he had a little cold, this stuff that's going around. And just saying, you know, we all saying that we just can't believe it. You know, so much is going on. Y'all, I thought about going back home and building me a house on some of our land down there where Mama lives. But I know my husband probably say, I don't want no debt. I don't want no debt. Because I would probably have to have, I ain't going to use up all my savings. So I would need to do a loan, which that ain't no problem. I got good credit. We keep our credit on point. A good name is rather than riches. So I don't worry about that. That ain't the problem. It's just that sometimes when you get older, you don't want a mortgage and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Some people don't mind. You know, I be selling houses to people that's 70 and 80 years old. They won't give them that insurance in case something happened to them, though. They won't give them that. Y'all done sit here and help me cut up. Oh man, I see so many pretty houses when I'm out there. They're just so pretty. They beautiful. Oh, and I love those that just look like you could just walk in and say Merry Christmas. Christmas already here. Fa la 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 la. Did somebody say fa la? Honey, it's time to me. It's time to put up that tree. My tree up. I didn't take my tree down. I did not. Thank you. We didn't know either. It just... Ooh. Just got the phone call is all I can tell y'all. What I don't do, I don't mention and say names. I don't say nothing because you know how it is. Sometimes 10 people find out from Facebook the majority of the time. So if the family don't drop it, I don't see it. I just say pray for my family. Because I remember that day I was talking about my cousin's situation. And somebody on here called and let her know. I was on here talking about it like I was talking bad. You know. Y'all know how people are. And y'all ended up being a blessing to her. And I thank you for that. Y'all have really been there. You be with people long enough, they're going to see the good, bad, the ugly, the great, and the small. Riding storms together. Some of y'all have lost loved ones since we've met. So many things can happen in the course of a year. But my reunion is going to be next June 7th, 8th, and 9th. I would love to meet more people. I would love to see y'all come out and be a part of it. And also I got t-shirts on sale on my website, www.mamascomfortcooking.com. Oh, mine paid for too, Miss Teresa. It's been paid for since I was 45. What, 10 years? So, I'm just shaving this one right now. Trying to get as much corn off of this as a good one. good piece right here. Plenty of juice on this one. I'm cutting corn. I'm about finished. So after I do this one, I got one more after this one. And I would have made 2 bags of corn. Getting ready for the holidays. Not letting it come up on me. I won't have to be in here. All I got to do is pull it out the freezer and get the frying corn. I won't have to be worried about no corn for the holidays. What is it? September? Yeah, I'll be going to get me a hen too. Before they run out. Put it in the freezer. Yep, I sure will. Yeah, this is a bundt pan. That's what's holding it up. I got it in a bundt pan. That's what's holding the corn, the bundt pan. Yeah. I'm going to go get me a hen before they get gone. Put it in the freezer for my dressing. Now, let me tell you something about dressing. I bet you y'all didn't know this. Y'all people that make cornbread dressing. Why do y'all cook y'all cornbread twice? You all that only make cornbread dressing. Why do you cook the cornbread, crumble it up, and cook it again? Why you just don't put everything together and cook it one time? You double cook your cornbread. That's why some of y'all dressing be dry. And then it's not just cornbread dressing. That's what you call yours. You can make 3 bread dressing. You're going to have some biscuits in there. You're going to have some cornbread and some light bread. Okay? Then you got seafood dressing. You got oyster dressing. You got cornbread dressing. Some people use Mexican cornbread and make their dressing. People make it so many ways, but they don't have to just only use cornbread. Because like with this seafood stuffing mixture that they use to make their dressing, these people go down to this restaurant called Marietta Diner and they purchase it by the buckets. It's what they use to stuff their stuff. People purchase it and they put it in their seafood dressing. And if you were from Florida or anything like that, you know they like their seafood dressing. They love their oyster dressing and all that kind of stuff. So it's more than one dressing. And some people cook their cornbread so long, then they turn around. Then they turn, that's all the corn. I'm gonna put it in this bag. This is the second set. Then they turn around and cook it again. And that dressing be like, Lord, help me to hold out. I was talking to Willie about that. I said, you know you can add all your stuff in there one time. I'm going to make some for y'all and show it. Show y'all what I'm talking about. But you know, some people will start saying, well, that ain't how my mama did it. Well, it's always a more excellent way. There's a lot of things our parents don't do that we can learn to do. There's a lot of seasonings. They used to didn't use none but salt and pepper. Some people put a can of cans of cream of celery in there and cream of chicken. You can do what you want to with it. Some people don't. Some people don't like sage. They just use a little poultry seasoning. Just all depends on who you learning from. Then you might learn from them and then realize I could have done this totally different. And I ain't even finished them off. I'm getting it out of here. But I don't rinse my corn. I don't rinse it. And if all you use is cornbread, some people use Jiffy Mix. I don't think I like sweet dressing. I don't know. I ain't never had none. I turn my nose up to it before I've ever tried it. See all that milk? Sweet dressing. But some people, it's how they used to it. They was raised that way. Maybe their parents didn't know how to make real cornbread. Some people use cornbread mix. They don't make their own cornbread. I'm just rinsing my bag off now. So I just made these 2 big bags. I'll be working on my stuff. I'm getting the air out of this real quick. See, with me, when I make my dressing, I cook my cornbread and biscuits ahead of time. Because I use biscuits in my dressing. I'm glad those was tied up, honey. I use biscuits in my dressing. You find it gummy. It comes out the same if you get the texture right. It really do come out the same. Remember, some of y'all don't have y'all heat right. Some of y'all cook stuff so it ain't nothing left to cook in it. You do your bread like that, your biscuits, everything was cooked on low. And then you gotta know with that dressing, cook it real good. I cook my dressing uncovered. Do you cook your dressing uncovered? I use this cake pan. Next time I want to find one that ain't got all these little mini holes in it, I use this one. I did lose some time along the way. I cooked my dressing anyway, and it was, I cooked my dressing your way. Oh, you did? Yeah, I like mine. I like more than cornbread in mine, because it changes the texture, and I like that. I like that. My granny and them did that. They used to, you know, my granny from Alabama. Them Alabama folks can cook now. I'm trying to tell you. They'll cook you good. She from New Fowler. Your birthday is October 15th. All right. Praise God. Yeah, I cook mine uncovered. The biscuits do it. It changed the texture on it. I'm trying to tell you. And it's so good. Some people put stuffing in their dressing. You know, when you go and you try different people's stuff, it's not that yours is the only way to cook it. It's always another way to do something. What do y'all eat up north? You ain't never had cornbread dressing up north? Wow. It's easy to make. Now, I'm a country cook. I believe white people and black people from the South cook a lot alike. Y'all be surprised. I tell you right now, don't you go to sleep on these white people around here. They can cook. They really can. They Southern mamas. Southern mamas can cook, baby. Don't go to sleep on them at all. They know what they're talking about. They're from the South. Southern cooking and country cooking is the same thing. Soul food is the same thing. You know, you're going to get them biscuits and potatoes and all that. What is it? You can. I'm a firm believer, and I know it. I ain't just saying it. I done tasted it and I done witnessed it. They can cook. It ain't no bland food, I'm trying to tell you. They be making chicken dressing and everything. They don't be doing no stuffing. Not around here they don't. Not the ones I know. Hey, just stop. Honey, you can't sleep on everybody now. Some people can't cook no matter where they live. They don't like it. They ain't willing to learn it. Yeah. Don't sleep on people. Food cooking ain't based on the color of your skin anyway. Here you go, AA. Hold it. Get it with both hands. Oh, the bigger than my head. What? It's a big bowl. I got this bowl. I think I got this big bowl from raw. You the ones that fill it up. I mean, it'll be alright. It ain't gonna bubble out. It ain't gonna bubble out. Thank y'all for being here. What you wonder if I had what? I watched some put mustard in they dressing. I've never put mustard in mine. How does that taste? Why do you need mustard in it? I'm just asking. I'm not saying you wrong. Why you put mustard in your dressing? I mean, who else put mustard in their dressing? I've never put mustard in my dressing. What do it do? No, I'm not knocking it. I just ain't never did that. Good night. When you fool around with corn, it get everywhere. You gotta watch that. Everything it bumps into. See, I keep my trash can right here until I get through. I'm sure y'all don't want to have no talk tonight. I've been on here so long. I'm sure y'all sprinkle me. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on, somebody, I'm gonna read that. Hold on 1 second. Let me pick it up. Because I can't see. Hold on 1 second. I just seen them do it with sage and said it added spice to your dressing. Oh, it might do. It might do. Was it a spicy mustard? I might make a little pan and see. I'm not having them now, Miss Patty Duncan, but I was. Inez Higgins, hey, I couldn't read when I was stripping the corn. Hey, Gwendolyn Jones. Hey, Shirley Hudson. Yeah, I was having headaches. I knew it wasn't just normal headaches. It wasn't just from no allergy. I ain't crazy. No, it just stopped, and I'm doing this. You have to keep up with it. I told you to put it on 7. You don't have to keep checking it. If you do what I tell you to do, it'll get done. Okay, do it your way. It's going to take the time it's going to take because you're doing it your way. I told you it takes 7 minutes to do them in the microwave. You keep doing the same number. Why do you keep doing that, Ava? Why do you keep doing it 7, but you're not even doing it for the whole time? You go 7, 1, 0, 0. And start. That's all you gotta do. Did you do it? Yeah, I did it. Okay. No. Put that over there in that other silver bowl. Yeah. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Miss Tiffany.
Tiffany, Jeanette MacArthur won a box for October. Jeanette MacArthur won a honeycomb box for October. So Tiffany will be sending it to you. Jeanette, if you want to send Tiffany your address, I appreciate it because I know y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm about done with this. I had to clean my sink real good. You can't help Avery out. Let her eat them crunchy. Those noodles are not done.
Yes, they are.
They go.
They done.
Avery, these noodles are not done.
Yes, they is done. They look just like they're done, Mom.
They hard, Avery.
Okay,
no. Don't take them out my hand.
Let me have it.
I'm trying to fix it, Avery.
Wait, how do we do that banana split? Okay.
Where you pack it at?
Pack up.
I'm still cooking it in this right now since it's hot.
I got a good idea though.
Don't pour it in there yet, Avery. You just doing the most. You about to mess your own food up.
Chicken flavor. You want some chicken flavor?
Come on, Avery. Put it in there quick. No.
Stuff it in there. When it's hot, I get ice. You only get ice if it's hot.
Ava, this is not hot. You don't need no ice. I said you don't. Shut the refrigerator, Ava.
Huh? After touch it, make sure it's not hot. Make sure after telling the truth.
Girl, don't. You better go on to find
hot.
somebody to play with. That's not hot. Sure.
Mama.
Hold on, y'all. Ooh, y'all. Is it challenging raising grandchildren? You see what I called her? A grandchild. Because, honey, at this age, that's what I would have been raising. But I know she my daughter, but I said, is it hard raising grandchildren? Because, see, this is a daughter for me. Don't nobody ever, she don't get to ever go off and go back home. This is home. Whoo-wee. What was I thinking when I got my second ball with these people? Lord, do it for me. Tell y'all one thing, it ain't easy. Anybody having children late in life, it's not easy. You got to worry about them grandparents. It's very challenging. And this is not, Ava's not a grandchild. She's my daughter. But at my age, I don't have grandkids, but at my age, she would have been listening. See, that's my trash. All that corn. It'll go out. It'll go out in the morning. But I love her. But sometimes it's very challenging. Like, I couldn't go down there and sit with my mama. I had to be back. And she was like, don't hurry. And I didn't want to hurry, but I had to be home and catch the bus. Oh, wow. You had a baby at 40, Vicky? Ooh. See, if I would have had Avery, I would have been 40-something years old. She's 11. So I would have been 44. I would have been 44. Let me tell you something. And she got, she's special needs. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I tell people all the time, life is precious and it's what you make it. And I saw the love. I didn't want her to be no system child. But I figured it's going to be challenging because, the background history. But I'm telling her every day, you won't be a statistic. You won't be a family secret. But you will be an affirmation of how God stepped in and let me meet these people just for her. I believe I got to know him for her. She wasn't even here yet. But I believe God knew it was going to take place. And he set it up for them to come through. Because they don't go to church nowhere now. But as a grandparent, I would have said, I'll do it. But some grandparents just don't care. They ain't going to take no kids. They too busy living their life. Some people don't like being parents. That was a situation that I dealt with. The parent didn't like being a parent. So much stuff happens for a reason. I wanted to go on Tracy K. Mitchell and talk, but I know I have had y'all on here for a while. Shooking corn, 40 ears. Gonna put it in a deep freezer. Cleaning up my kitchen. Gotta wipe off a few more spots. You know how good it feels to be able to sweep your own floor. You ain't gotta wait for no maid to come. Feel pretty good. I always like to do my house. I never had a maid until I had surgery. And a lot of times I'm not satisfied. Now I feel good that I don't have to wait and come in here and do some stuff for myself. Trash pickup is tomorrow. I got all that out the way. Child, I'm finished. I got everything ready to be put up. My dishes, my sink, everything clean. I done all that. I just gotta put stuff up. That's out the way. Well, y'all ain't talking about that, so I'm finna get off of here. So, is the parking lot clear? Is all minds clear? If all minds and hearts is clear, it's time to clear the parking lot. There's a reel of Erica Bowman that shows you how I clean my stove top. If you go and look under my reels, you'll see it. Well, I love y'all. Yes, I do. And I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Sing we just got started, and before you know it. Come the time Mama Tracy got to say so long. So what I'm getting ready to do now is go and get me something to eat. Looking like it might be a cornflake kind of night with some bananas in it. I love y'all. My corn is finished. Let me turn you around. My bags of corn are ready to go in the freezer. My sink is clean. Everything is clean. I got everything ready. I just got to make a trip to the freezer. All right. I love y'all. Yes, I do. May the peace of God be with you. And I'm going to see y'all later. Honey bees.